Hello! Today we're going to be testing out the new Naked 3 palette, and we're going to learn how to go from this to this. Let's get started and see what we really think about the Naked 3 palette. Would I recommend it? What would I suggest to wear it better? And how did I create this look using the Naked 3 palette? All that's next. This is the Naked 3 palette, and honestly, I love the packaging. I was going to say better than the palette, but the packaging is so beautiful. It's so pretty. It's just so incredibly lovely, and it's like textured, and it's really beautiful, you guys. So, I've had questions on my Facebook page from friends and fans asking about the Naked 3 palette and if I like it, if it's worth buying and everything. And to tell you the truth, I originally was not even going to buy it because I own the Naked 1 and the Naked 2 palette, and I'm not too impressed with them. I feel like they have a lot of fallout, like they're really powdery, and when you put them on they fall a lot, so you have to either wet the palette or you have to wet your brush before you use it to keep it from falling. I do like the colors, I just think it could be a better product. Yeah, so I was on the fence about purchasing the Naked 3 palette because of that, but I did really love the colors and I really wanted an excuse to buy it, and I got one when a client of mine wants me to use this palette on her, so I was like, score, I get to buy the Naked 3. Okay, that's a good excuse for me to buy it. So, so here it is, and the colors are really beautiful. They're really lovely. The majority of my work I do as a professional makeup artist is I do a ton of weddings. And these colors are perfect for weddings. You got, you know, the really light colors. I like, you know, neutral, natural, taupey colors. And this palette definitely has that. So that's a plus. That's great. So here is the brush that comes with the palette, and it has the thinner side, and this is the fluffier one. So let's get started. Let's play with our Naked 3 palette and test it out, and let's give it a review and see what M by Mickie thinks of it. So here we go. We're going to start with, let me see, we're going to start with Limit, which is that color right there. Okay, let's start with Limit. And already, I've barely touched this palette. Can you see how flaky that is? I've barely touched it, and some of Limit has brushed into, the powder has gone into the next one over to it. It's in that one. Like, anyways, I barely touched it, and already it's, I don't know. Anyways, let's see what we can do here. So we're going to swoop over the entire lid, and just so you know, I've already put on foundation and blush, but that's it. Okay. So again, we're just swooping, and instead of putting the brush in and swirling it around, which will make it really, the pigment's a lot looser, I'm just tapping, like kind of on the side like that. And as you know, those of you who have bought the Naked 1 and Naked 2 palette, those also come with a brush. Again, I don't really care for the brushes. I don't care for the brushes. I don't, you know, I think their product could be a lot better. Let's just put it that way. I really like Urban Decay a lot. I have a lot of their products. But if I really think about all the products I have by them, I think they can up their game. You know, I really think they could do something else. So that's pretty. That's really neutral, you know, little taupey. Let's I tell you what, let's put on a little eyeliner, and I'll try to do this here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to go up a little like that. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to smudge it out. Oh. Go up like that a little. And you could go into the crease even a little like that. Okay? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to make this up. I'm trying to make them somewhat the same size, even though they don't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to take the flat side of the brush. Let's take Black Heart. Let's see what that looks like. We will tap, 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 tap. Okay, I'm going to take the thin side and just go over that black liner I laid down. Okay, again, I'm just going to take the flat side of the brush and tap like that. Okay, and then we're going to tap, tap, tap. And I just want to, right now I just want to get the product on there. I'm not too concerned about making it look perfect or anything like that. Okay, and then we are going to take, this is the MAC 210 brush. Okay, the little pencil brush. I'm just going to go over that and I'm just going to smudge that in a little. Really blend, blend, blend. Over here. You can hold your eye taut to make it, you know, you don't want to pull, you don't want to stretch, you don't want to, you know, the eye skin is very delicate. But if you notice, if you put the brush there, the eye is kind of, the skin's moving back and forth. And so it's easier if you just hold the skin. You don't have to pull, okay? You could just hold. And you want to be delicate with the eye because it is very thin. The skin is very thin and it will stretch out fast in your life. So as you age, your eyes, you pulling on it for so many years will definitely show up. Okay. So let's do that. And then we're going to go back to the fluffy side of the Naked 3 brush. And we're going to go into, Liar. Let's do Liar. That looks pretty. That one right there. Okay? Alright. We're going to tap on there. Brush it off a little. We're going to go right into that corner. And if you don't want to sweep eyeshadow because you're just going to sweep all that powder right over and it's going to be all over your face. You actually want to work it into the skin. You want to work right into the skin because that's how it's going to stay. If you just do that, do you see how nothing's going on there really? Like nothing. But if you work it in, and it'll stay. Okay, make sense? Okay. So we're going to tap a little more of that. And we're going to soften this up a little bit because I don't want it to be black. I just want to give the eye a little definition. Okay, back and forth like that a little. So we're pretty much going right over that black we just put down. Does that make sense? I'm really looking forward to starting a movie shoot at the end of April. So I'm looking forward to that. This movie has been on hold for over a year and they're finally gonna make it. Yay! I heard from the director a couple weeks ago And he's like, we're ready to start. I was like, right on, I'm there. So, looking forward to that. It's always fun. Okay. And you notice I keep going over it. That's because I'm going to keep going over it until I'm in love. Until I love it. I'm going to keep going over it. That looks pretty good to me. Okay. Shh. No, no, no. Shh, shh, shh. Does everyone want to meet Sethy? Come here, Seth. Come here. Meet the people. Say hello. Say hello. Oh, who is that? Be good. Be good. Be good. Grouchy pants. He's getting older, so he's getting grouchier. He looks like a puppy, right? He's like 14. I've had him 14 years. He's my baby. Love him. Okay, so next we're going to take, I'm going to go with this Buzz color. Right there. It's a nice shiny, right? And we're going to highlight the eye. So again, I'm going to tap in that Buzz color. Tap, 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 like that. Kind of shake it off a little. And I don't know if you noticed, but I kind of took that brush and I cleaned it off on a little Kleenex before I went into the new color, okay? Okay, I'm going to take a little, again, I'm just going to take that brush because I'm demonstrating with the naked brush, so I'm trying to just use that brush and my MAC brush, and that's it. No, no, no. Shh, shh. My little guard dog. Okay. Okay, we're going to take that lighter color. I'm going to go right up to the brow bone here. And then we're going to take that same lightest color on the palette, which is called Strange. And we're going to go right to the corner of the eye, like so. Okay. Right into the corner of the eye. Okay. Dust, which is the second color. Okay, tap. And I want more of a highlight in the center of my eye. So I'm going to put that, oh, see, that brought in the highlight. You do see that? Yeah, that's making it a little bit more shinier. Yeah, that's pretty. See the difference? No? Yes? Okay. I'm just tapping it in the very center of the pupil, and that is it. Yeah, like that. Yeah, cute, cute. I'm going to move this around just a little bit more. Yeah, good. Like, okay. Let's do some more. Feeling saucy today. Let's do a little bit more color. I really like this Nooner color right here, right in the center of the palette. Isn't that pretty? Really taupey. I love taupey colors. I just think they're so lovely, and I think they work on a lot of different skin tones and stuff. We're gonna go up into the crease of the eye, okay? So we're just doing, here's the actual crease, we're right above that, okay? So we're right on the bone there. Yeah, it makes the, where we just put the highlight, kind of makes that pop a little bit more by adding a color above that, okay? And the more different colors you add, the more definition it's going to give your eye. So if you ever see a really pretty lady and you just love the look of her eye, and you could tell like everything's really soft and blended, and you can see all these different kind of, it's just really blended, really pretty, and you're like, wow, how'd she do that? She's probably using 4 or 5 different colors on her eyelid. It's going to just give your eye more definition, which is what you want. You want people to go, wow, that is awesome. How'd you do that? You know? Okay. So that's nice. I really like that. And it's simple.